Why are you? Oh my god, I'm so sore. Uh, my booty sore. That sounds. No, I went bowling. So I bowl in a league, and I went bowling Thursday, and it's like next week is the first night of league again for until May. Like it starts back up. So it ended last May, so the off season pretty much over, right? So the meeting was last week, and I decided to bowl a little bit for the first time. I picked up a bowling ball since I didn't practice like I should have. My first time picking up a bowling ball since last May, or this past May. So when you're bowling, you're up there and you're getting ready to go up to the lane to release the ball, right? I plant. I don't slide really. I plant with my left foot. So my body doesn't know that motion anymore. They're just stopping with a 15-pound ball in your hand. So I'm like really sore. I'm really sore. My left booty cheek sore. It sounds so weird. I'm dead serious. It's crazy. My left booty cheek sore. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so. If I identify as a female, will my balls and penis disappear? That song is so crazy, bro. That guy is so crazy, man. Tom McDonald, dude, he be speaking facts, Joe. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Jingle bell, jingle bell. The wealth I'm at. I hate this gen. This is the worst gen location ever in existence. I mean, it's a free hit for him. Unless it's not a silent killer and I can hit that window. I hate Wesker, bro. I hate Wesker because he has an aimbot. He's got an aimbot dashing ability. That's why I don't like him. There's no way I'm using shot palette yet. Let's make distance. Shit, I did not want to play it that way. Imagine going down for the first time and then DCing. You're getting reported. I love reporting people. I love reporting people that just quit because they just suck. And they quit, and it was literally the first hook. They literally could have bounced back. So unfortunately, you will be getting reported. Does reporting people do anything? I don't know. But I can't stand people that quit. I can't stand sore losers. Raging and being a sore loser is two different things. You can rage and be upset about something and still play the game off. Oh no. Fuck. Probably should have went back and tried to rebought that pallet. I'm not a sore loser though. No matter how upset I get, I'm not DCing. I didn't mean to drop down here. Why do I get chased so much, man? I don't understand, like, I literally can't do anything. There's some games I'm at the bottom of the leaderboard because I'm literally getting chased like every 2 seconds, man. Like, I can't even do a gen. Like, they're riding my meat so much. Here we go again. Here we go, ride my meat.
Is that the best you've got?
I can't, I'm telling you, I can't do a gen. Doing a gen is never gonna happen for me. They sit there and ride my meat so much. I'm literally in a chase 24/7. Welcome to my life, man. You're gonna have to help me, man, because he's gonna ride my meat. He's definitely gonna come back. What's the bot doing, man? Help us out if you're gonna be in the game. How did he know she was in there? No, she just stayed in there. Son of a... I threw the pallet! See what I mean, man? It's like, I'm in a chase all the time, man. It's like, literally riding my nuts. Alright. I said what I needed to fucking say. That shit is so fucking aggravating, dude. I can't even do a gen. They're literally on my dick. Literally. Shit is so fucking aggravating. Like, go chase somebody else, man. You don't have to chase me all the fucking time. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That shit is so annoying. I get it. You want to chase the best player. I get it. You want to pretend and think that you're good. I get it. I get it. 100%. I get it. Or they're telling me because I'm a TTV and they want to claim that they're good because they think that TTVs are these great players and want to prove a point, I guess. Not much you can do against a Wesker in a way that has aimbot, you know what I mean? That's literally what his dashing is. It's literally aimbot. Literally just locks onto you. Like, I get it. yes, I'm the best player in these lobbies, but don't mean you gotta be an ass and fucking chase me all this damn time. Like, go chase somebody else. Like, get off my meat, bro. Like, for real. Seriously. Get off my meat, man. It's just so annoying. I can't even do a gen, bro. I can't even do a gen. Can't. I'm getting chased all the time. In chase. Man, I guess they really like the way my dick feels, I guess. It's all good though. We spun the fuck. We spun her like so many times. At Wesker, I ain't worried about it. We made her look silly. The doll's face. Alright, I'm locking in this game. I'm locking in this game. Come on, let's lock in. Let's show these killers who daddy is. You wanna chase me? Come on. I'm comfortable, I'm at the check. I don't know how much progress he got on me in 99. I hope he didn't 99 me. I see him over there. Wait. Maybe. I feel like this is the longest I could be on a gym right now. I don't know what this is like. I'm probably gonna miss the skill check. It's been that long since I played on a gym, I guess. I worked on a gym. I'm always in chase, it seems like. Now, I don't mind being chased, the first one chased. I don't mind that at all, because if I can have a good chase, I give my team a good chance. But when they're chasing me 24/7, I get a little aggravated with that. And I get it. A lot of them is probably singling me out because I'm a TTP. That's what they do. They want to feel like they accomplish whatever, you know? I'm definitely greeting that. You know why I'm greeting that? Because I'm confident when I'm injured. I don't mind being injured here. Hey, I just lost him like that. I didn't even do nothing. You telling me I got the gen done and I still am alive? I mean, that's a win, huh? We greeted, we took a hit to get the gen done. Bad thing is though, if he comes up on us, sneaks up on us, we're in a bad spot. I don't like. I mean, we got a lot of pressure. I could probably take a hill here. Normally I wouldn't want to get healed, but I don't want him sneaking up on me. Now against a silent killer, you want to try to stay healed if you can, because well they could probably just grab you off the gen anyways if you don't see him. I'll hear him. But if you're in a jungle gym and you don't see him coming and you're already injured, you're not gonna react. You're not gonna be able to react in time. Where's he at? my god. Oh no, that pallet wasn't a good decision. You're gonna have to break that pallet, bro. That could have backfired. I don't think I made a good decision there. Leaving the pallet like that easily could have backfired on me. I want to make it a shack. If I make it a shack, shack is my home, so I know how to run the shack very, very well. I'm not saying I'm bad without the shack, but I'm very comfortable when I'm at the shack in any other loop in the game, obviously. If you know how to run the shack properly, right now we're gonna be patient. I'm using the check spot so I can see if he's gonna come around that door. I'm not in a rush to get on a gen yet because well, he hasn't gotten the hooks yet. We have a lot of pressure, okay? So there's no need to rush it. Now, if he didn't have pressure, then yeah, I would have just went on a gen and whatever. I don't understand those pallet saves. I don't understand that. Because even though in the last game against that Wesker, I knew I dropped that pallet and it wouldn't let me. Because I'm telling you, when killers already did their lunge attack, they're not going to grant you the drop of the pallet. That's just how it is. I promise this is how the game programmed. As a programmer myself, 14 years programming, went to school for it, I know how it works. And the way they have it set up is when a killer is already committed into a lunge attack, they're not going to grant you the drop of the pallet. It's going to grant, the killer's going to get the RNG over you. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. So when the killer already lunges through, they're not granting you, their key press is already too late in their eyes. They've already committed to the attack. So, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying though. Oh. Ghostface was way out. When I dropped that pallet and got that pallet save, he was like 3 feet away from that pallet. How does that hit? I have no idea. But it does. The hitboxes in this game are pretty bad. And like I said, I'm a survivor main. I don't play killer much, but I'm not biased over killer and survivor. I tell it like it is, both sides. The Huntress, her hitboxes as a killer main are pretty bad. You can't throw over the most easiest loops that you normally could think that you could throw over. You can see over it, but yet you can't throw over it, which is ridiculous. I mean, killers have it. There's a lot of things that killers do, and both sides, really. I want a sweet tea. I want a sweet tea with that. And coffee. I want a Starbucks. I already got that. Watch it. Ready? Ready? Can you moonwalk? Let's see you moonwalk. Moonwalk. Here. I can't do it this way. I can't do it this way very good, but we're gonna try it. There we go. I suck at doing it that way. I mean, not my best. I do it better this way, which is a harder way to do it. I usually could turn around corners, but I don't do it around corners much anymore, so kind of difficult for me now. I used to do it very well back in the day, like turn, but the time is very, 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 very precise. And also, see, you gotta be very precise with it. But it's harder to do on 120 FPS. Back in the day when I was on 60 FPS, the lower your FPS, the easier it is to moonwalk. So that's why it's a lot more difficult for me nowadays than it used to be. You know, and I say nowadays because I've been playing the game for 9 years. So it's a lot more. The higher your FPS, the more smooth it is. It's gonna be harder, which makes sense because the lower the FPS, the more, I won't say laggy, but the more like, the more room you have, more wiggle room you have for air. Here, take a purple flashlight. You're welcome, man. GG's. Oh, he's sad. We're leaving him. We're leaving the camp. They need to go back. They need to go back to the old ranking system. I keep saying this, and I say it all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying it till the day I die. If this game is still relevant, which I think it will be, because I don't think they're gonna come out with a DBD 2. I don't think that at all. I put money on that. They're gonna keep building on this game and just keep adding to it. Unless we get to a point where there's no more room, like we got like 120 killers in the game, and then maybe they're like, okay, yeah, we got too many killers in this game. But you know, maybe I don't know if we're ever gonna get to a point where the game's not gonna be able to handle the memory. We're gonna lose memory and stuff because we got too much killers or too many survivors in the game. I mean, GTA 4, Grand Theft Auto 4 was written in 32-bit, not 64. So when you play on PC, it doesn't handle mods very well when you're playing mods with story mode because it's written in a pretty bad 32-bit rate. So it runs out of memory. Black Ops 1 back in the day, zombies you can only have, I think, 32. No, I think it was World War. You can only have like 32 zombies per wave, and then that's as much as the game can handle, was 32 per wave. So I wonder if we're gonna ever hit a threshold in DBD where we're gonna get close to running out of memory for the data for the game, to the point where we're gonna have to make a DBD 2. Because they keep building on this game. It's either take content away or add or start a new game, right? But we are in 2026. They might be able to like compress the data, compress the files to where we're not, you know, we can save as much resources as we can. That way we don't have to start a new DVD. To, you know, and I'm saying this to say, I want them to keep the same DVD and keep building on this, but I don't want us to have one day down the road 120 killers in the game, where you gotta search killers, and now we're getting close to hitting that threshold of our memory space for the game, right? Then they got to start from scratch, unless they port the newer stuff over to a DBD 2. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this goes. But I don't think we'll hit that threshold. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I did play this game for 9 years, and this game had what? Maybe 10 killers in it when I started? No, maybe 5, I don't know, 6, 7. I mean, I don't know. Survivors, we had, when I started playing, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we had 12, I think. I think we only had 12. I think. We only had up to Kate. We didn't have any of these ones down here. I don't think. I think we had up the Cape, if I'm not mistaken. And I say it to say, 9 years ago, the memory, they didn't have the memory they probably have nowadays. So let's say from like another 10 years from now, we're gonna have more memory space than we do now. So I think they're always gonna be able to have whatever. And then as they add more and more and more killers and survivors, we could just probably go in here and type in what we want, right? Uh, I mean, maybe new. I don't know. I don't know what you're about to type in new. Maybe if you pop it, maybe if you type in new, it'll show like the newest ones. That'd be cool. They should have like if you type new, it'd be like the latest survivor or latest killer. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. Name is something you can do. Jumping jacks, jumping jack, run a mile, live past 42. If I identify as a woman, will my balls and penis disappear? That guy's crazy. It's a song. Let's go back and work on this pictures. All right. So I made this yesterday, but the only thing is, when you make it the big screen, the image gets way too massive. So we gotta fix that image. That's my banner image. And then we gotta make it more responsive for mobile devices too. Um, Model, image, max width, we could try 95% of that with a max height of 90 viewport height. So VH stands for viewport height. And then border radius is 12 pixels. We could try 12 pixels for that. And then with JavaScript, we'll add it where you can click on it to make full screen. Like, cause this one you can't really see very well. I'll tell you what killer's annoying. Pinhead. Also, baby Dwight. It's baby Dwell. How you doing, bud? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, he's very patient with his power. That's good to know. Oh. Take us somewhere else. Wait, he didn't even use that pallet in there either. He didn't use any pallets. dead man switch. Dwight, go for the save. My gen's almost done. Go for the save, Dwight. Dwight. My gen's got more progress. Go for the save, Dwight. This is your responsibility, Dwight. Go for the save, Dwight. Go for the save, Dwight. This is your job, Dwight. My job. My gen gets done before yours. Go for the save, buddy. Go for the save, buddy. There we go. Good job, boy. I mean, I could have went for the save, but we'll make maybe Dwight do the work for us. Because I don't know if I make this. I do make it. And baby Dwight, get back in the gym, baby Dwight. Get back on the gym, baby boy. Is it me or does she look like one of the female astronauts we used to have, like, in real life? They love that shit, don't they, bro? They love that. They love when I twerk that booty. Because Jane, she sticks her butt way the hell out when she crouches. So you see how she crouches that booty way out? And you can kind of twerk off the gin if you let go of the gin. Good, come for me, buddy. Go for daddy. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Guy's a maniac. Guy's pretty good at controlling his... If I'm on the fucking pallet. I think that's something that should change right there. If I'm a programmer, I'm changing that shit. Well, I am a programmer. I'm saying if I'm one of the developers for behavior, I'm changing that shit. If my feet is not on that ground and I'm on that pallet, it should not hit me. I'm changing that shit. That should not hit me if my feet is not on that ground. I'm on the pallet. My ass is on the pallet. How the hell does that hit me? How did that hit him? Shit. That didn't even look like it was gonna hit him at all. Baby Dwight, baby Dwight, man. Are you gonna do anything? There we go. There you are, baby. How you doing, baby boy? How you doing, baby boy? How you doing? You know it's not a good idea to heal here, right? You know he's coming back, right? How much money? $500? You know why? You know why most baby Dwight suck? Or most Dwight suck? Because when people are playing the game for the first time, what do people do? And like normal people, they pick the first survivor because they don't know. They either don't have the other killer. Well, they have other survivors they can choose from. That's, you know, that city ain't gonna have the DLCs. But they pick the first one because they're like, okay, well, I don't know what to pick. I don't know any of their abilities anyways. Let me just pick the first one. And pick the first one. This guy probably has like 20 hours, maybe not even that in the game. Now, if he's a Dwelf, if he's a Dwelf, maybe I'll say he's got some experience, right? If he's a baby Dwelf with a little Christmas outfit and jingle belling around the map, then I'm like, okay, he's got that for sure. So we know he's been playing the game over a year, right? At least, if they, I don't know if they release that every Christmas. I think they do.
It will not be so easy.
Oh, and he goes right to crouching. Let me bail you out. Let me go ahead and rat you out, boy, because I ain't scared. I don't get scared. Now, another thing I would change. I think the radius is way too big. I think his radius is way too big, in my opinion. The chance of you outrun that, especially if it's a good killer, slim. But he's not bad. Try and make him fall through the hole. How is that person gonna die in the hook, dude? The white, what the fuck are you doing? There's no reason that person should have died, man. I don't understand these fucking lobbies, man. Like, the one thing they need to fix in this game is MMR, for sure. Like, I've been telling the developers that for a while. I've been emailing them, blowing they shit up. Change this fucking MMR, dude. It's not fun for anybody. It used to be good. Like, bots shouldn't be in my lobby, like newer players, and newer players shouldn't be in my lobby. And I shouldn't be in their lobby, right? Yeah. And the ranking system is horrible. Like, there's no penalty to playing bad in the fucking game anymore. There's no depibbing. Try not to get mad, because when I get really mad when I think about the MMR and the way that, and there's no penalty in the game. You can play like shit, and you're not gonna lose a rank. You're not gonna lose a pib. I think that's bullshit. Like, it is so easy to rank up nowadays. It's not even funny. It's like I'm stealing blood points from the company. It's so easy. It's free. It's a free million blood points. If you play the game consistently, and you can't make it to rank 1 before the month period, I don't know what else to say. Maybe this ain't the game for you. All I'm saying is I don't think it's right that there's no penalty to playing bad. You get a penalty for playing good. You get like you pib up, right? So they award you for playing good. But it got sloppy, I think. But there's no penalty to playing like shit or selling anymore, which I think is completely bullshit. Why did I say it like that? That hit. Okay, well. Love it. I mean, that second one hit, but the first one shouldn't have hit, but it hit. I really can't stand his. I think he needs to get nerfed slightly. I'm gonna tell you why. I think his range when he comes from the ground is too massive. I think it's too big. I think he needs to have a cooldown on his vine attack. I think he can spam it way too quickly. And been playing this game 9 years. I think I know what's balanced and what's not. I have a lot of experience in this game, so I'm not going. I'm all for hearing people's opinions of why I think that. But if you've been playing this game for not even a year, then I'm not really. I probably won't listen to your opinion. Maybe I will. If you can give me a legit, valid point to why you don't think he's overpowered, which I'm not saying he's overpowered. I'm just saying he needs to have some changes. I think he needs to have a cooldown on his Vine attack. I think it's not like a massive cooldown, but I think he could spam the fuck out of it pretty quickly. And I think his attack, his radius when he comes up from the ground, I think is too big. But people can tell me why they don't think it's not bad, then I'll hear it. Of course, the baby Dwight's the one that's alive, right? The only one that's alive because he hides the whole game. Here we go. Yep, go in the locker. You watch him be at the bottom of the leaderboard. I mean, look at my team, bro. I mean, what more can I do? He can survive, and he's still gonna probably not pass me up in points. I don't think he will. I mean, hiding in the locker's not gonna. At least try. I mean, what are you doing? He's already found the hatch. I'd be mad if he escapes, man. He doesn't even look behind him. Yeah, this guy is definitely new. This guy is and he's in my lobby. Keep that in mind. He's in my lobby. Someone's been playing the game 9 years, have lots and lots and lots of hours in the game, and this guy's in my lobby. Is that fair for him? Or is that fair for me? Let's ask ourselves that question. They're sleeping. Ooh, that's one of the most disgusting memories in the game. Oh yeah, pain res? I didn't even realize he had pain res. I can't say anything though, because Dwight is the reason I got so good at moonwalking, and Dwight, I spent a lot of time. Like, I wouldn't be a good player without Dwight. What do you mean? What do I mean? You may be asking. Well, I have my PlayStation right here, my PS4, my PS5, right? I'm a Dwight main on console when I started playing back 9 years ago, but not just because of that. Not just because of that, but how I got so good at, at looping and 360s and moonwalking and all that stuff, is I spent a lot of time and learn to play mode. I would go in here, because I've been playing the game 9 years. I would go in here, I would spend all day in this mode, not even joking. I would spend all day practicing everything, moonwalking, looping, 360s. And you may be asking, how the hell are you looping in this thing? Well, I use that wall right here in front of me to my advantage to make sure that I can hug that wall as tight as I can for my loops. So I was practicing that wall over and over and over until my face is literally smeared in the wall. Like this. All this stuff first. I go over here, and I would make sure my face is just, without stopping, without getting my character stuck. and I would make sure that I'm hugging it as tight as I could, with literally my face in the wall, right? I would use this wheelbarrow to go around it without, you know, stopping. And then I would practice my moonwalks. And now I do moonwalks better with female characters because their bodies and their animations just move different. But I would tell myself, hey, I will start a moonwalk right here, and I have to keep doing it from right here, and I have to. I'm not satisfied unless I make it to that window without stopping the moonwalk. If I mess up, I gotta come back here and start over again to this bush, right? So this would be like level 1 for this bush to that window. After I do this, I got comfortable with this, then I move back to here. So I would start right here, and I'm like, okay. Made it to the window, right? But I sucked at moonwalking then. I was like doing this, like. I mean, I sucked. This is how it looked. That's how it looked. Right? And it's all a timing issue. Now the reason that Jane's easier to do because the white, you see how fast he turns around? Like, your time is different, way different for me, for males than it is females, and it's just, I don't know. And female characters are, if you look, they're smaller models, so that, you know, obviously they're smaller in size, so it's a lot easier to manage. We're gonna work on making this responsive for mobile devices too. And then what we'll do is we'll say, dot create close position absolute top 20 pixels, right, 30 pixels. To 30 pixels. Color, white. Background, transparent. So right now I'm setting this up for when you know you can make it full screen the image, but I have to do that in JavaScript. So we're getting that set up for JavaScript now because I'm gonna call on these classes in JavaScript. And then we'll do a font size. This would be like 50 pixels, and then we'll do a cursor pointer. Now for mobile, we need to make sure this is you know, becomes responsive. On smaller devices, we're gonna drop everything down to inline 1 block instead. Instead, the way you do it to me. Wait, did she have it one hash down? Or she just refilling? Lightborn, it is. Oh, he's a baby M1 killer. He's a baby. He said, I'm sucking with my hatchets. I might as well just go for the M1 because I'm a baby. I'm a big fucking baby. As 100 made myself, I don't M1. Cause I'm not a bitch. I suck your dick. No, I'm just kidding. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Y'all heard that shit? That's crazy. Y'all heard what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? I don't know, but you know I'm on. And I'm breathing on my mama, suck your dick. I don't even know. Oh, I forgot he don't have. He has Lightborn. How do we only have 2 gen done? He's been on me. I've had some good chases with him. Da 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 da. She does have one hash down. Was I injured? I was injured, right? She's a baby hunter, though. I don't know how that hit me. I thought I was behind that gen. That's why she's very patient with her hatchets, man. No, not unless she M1. Yeah, she M1. She doesn't even know which way she wants to turn. And go. How about you go on the D? Like a D low, like a B low, like a... Ah! 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 Scared the fuck out of me, bro. You got me, man. Aw, she's upset. She's upset. Aw, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spin you so much. I mean, we had good chases against her. I still don't understand how we didn't have no gens done. We have really good chases with her. But as long as, not much you can do when your teammates ain't doing gens while you're in these chases. I'm always the first one dead. I'm the best player in the game, in this lobby, in these lobbies, but I'm always the first one dead. That kind of upsets me. See what I mean, though? I died and I still pib. Imagine if they made it where you only pib when you escape. I mean, look at this shit, dude. Like, this guy's still alive, and and he's at the bottom of the leaderboard. I'm second. See what I mean? I have good chases, but what's that gonna do when this guy's hiding in the bush? Oh my god, bro. This guy is gonna go down pretty quickly. He doesn't look behind him. He just runs in a straight line. That's not the play, my man. Yep, slow ball it is. How did he not get hit there? I don't know. This guy does not. You can tell he has to be new. He's going down here. He doesn't play loops, he doesn't play pallets, and down. GG's. That's such a really bad dead hard. This guy hasn't even done. This guy is not even touched nothing. What are you doing? I'm sorry about my neck. That's bad when you get crows on you, bro. These teammates are just horrendous. I'm getting a headache looking at this shit. And they panic ball everything. I don't know how he's not dead yet. He's done. I can count on my hands and toes, my fingers and toes, how many mistakes he's been making. First of all, on his loops, he's going way too wide. He's not hugging it tight at all. He doesn't look behind him enough. She has that. What's the name of that add-on where you don't have one hatch or one hatch down? I think that's what she has. So if she didn't have that, he would have went down already. Because he don't look behind him enough. He just throws everything down. This is a baby huntress, and he might get a 4K. Sad. Sad, man. Sad. Most bad huntress runs. They like to run this add-on. They think it's gonna help them, but actually does more damage to them than helps them. Because we ran his ass pretty good, but our teammates didn't really do shit. The whole time he was on us, well, nobody was on gens. Unfortunately. Let me work on this for a second. Alright, so for make it more responsive, what we'll do, we'll say, first we'll say at media max width of 900 pixels first. 900 pixels. Dot creator showcase. We'll do grid template 1 FR. So we'll put it on top like this. And then we'll say for our image, I think our image is gonna be too big. So dot creator image, we'll say dot creator image mid height is going to be mid height. Let's try 350 pixels. if we did 50 pixels? What if we did 200 pixels? What if we did 250 pixels? What if we did 300 pixels? What if we did 400 pixels? Now it becomes, okay, so 300 pixels will be our maximum pixels that we can use for that picture. Okay. Alright. Got creator gallery. We'll call that one next. And then we'll say, that's going to be the pictures down here. And we'll say grid template 1FR for one row. So you notice how big screens, you notice how we have two rows here? And then we drop everything down on top of each other. I don't know why that picture is so massively big when we get down. We need to figure out what the hell is going on with that. We're gonna look at that and see why that picture is so big, but we'll come back to that. We'll fix that. I'll do a break point on that. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll get out of that, and then we'll say we'll start another media. That's how we make things responsiveness for websites, and we use these things called media queries. And that's how we're able to do breakpoints to be able to make the website responsive. As you notice, everything else in the website, like all this right here, all this is really responsive, you know, for mobile devices. And then if you make it big screen, you can go to inspect. That's why I like Google Chrome. You go to inspect, and you can see how things actually look like. Responsiveness on your mobile device. And there's some things that's still not 100%. And then that's supposed to be over here. I don't know why that's out, but we'll have to look at that and see why that's way over there. But you can see everything pretty much fits pretty well. And this actually looks really good right now. It's actually responsive. But you notice that the picture's cut out right there on that. So we'll look into that as well. See what's going on with that. I don't know why it's so big though. Let's go down. Let's just go ahead and say max width of. So we're basically what media query is doing is we're saying when the device or when the screens get to 600 pixels or below, then run this code, right? And we'll say creator futures, and then here we'll say grid template 1FR. So you can see how everything looks, right? We start with 2 rows, right? Let me go down to this placement. Alright. Then we'll say creator info 25 pattern 25. Okay, what the hell is going on with this image here? Let's take a look at that. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to open this up, go to responsiveness, and let's just look at our breakpoints and see what's going on. So I drag this. See how I can drag that? 900. 900 is going to be the breakpoint, which we already have. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to go bigger. And so 900, we already have that right here. So mid height. So maybe a mid width. What about maybe, can we scale it? Zero 0.2, 0.21. So 0. Okay, we can scale it, but don't know what to scale it to. Okay. 1 point. It looks way better. That looks way better. I just didn't know what to scale it to. We could probably go down to 0.09. So if that's 0.9, we could probably put that to 1 point. No. So it have to be 0. We can do 0.99. But that still looks pretty big when you get to right here. So I say that looks a lot better. We could probably do 8 just to be on the safe side. And that still looks pretty good. Now we probably don't need to make this for JavaScript, this one, because you can see what it is. This is from my mod that I've been working on. This one you can't really see, so we're probably gonna go ahead and go to JavaScript and write some code where, you know, when they click on it, it makes a big screen. I don't know what I want to do with that though. Okay. Images, creator images. Creator images equal creator images equals, what is it? Document dot get. No, that's not right. Shoot, I think it's query selector all. Is it query selector all? document.query. I think it's, yeah, we're gonna select all the images, right? And then so select the all dot creator dash gallery dash image. Creator model equals now this one we can call with an ID, I think, which would be document dot get element by ID. Shoot, what do we name it? Trying to think what we're gonna add here. So we're gonna have to have at least 4 variables. No, 4. See, 4. Get select query. Get selected all images. So this one is going to be called creator model image equals document dot get element by ID, and then this one's gonna be called I think we named it. I think we named it the same, right? Creator model image. That's not right, is it? Then we need to add in this, right? I mean, I'm fluent in JavaScript, but I don't. I never. I'm trying to think because I've never done a full screen picture before. So I'm trying to remember how I did it in school. I think it's gonna be creator. Create a model, and then what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? So we created our variables. I think we're only gonna have 4 variables, right? See, 1. We have that one. We're gonna use that one for our click to display it when we click it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 variables. So this one is a query selector all. That's going to select all our pictures in our gallery. This is getting us. We have a variable named const. We named it creator model. We are getting the element by ID, and then we're calling it with this name. Okay. Which this is incorrect. Then we have this one equal to get ID, creator, model, image, and then we have this one. So now we can call on that with our click function. Like we're gonna give it an event listener. So we're gonna say creator images dot for each image. I think I don't know. No. It's been a while since I've done these like this. For each image equal to greater. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll say we need to give it an event. We need to give it an event listener. So we're gonna add an event listener to the picture and listen for a click. So when they click on it, right? So we say creator image. So we're calling our creator image because it's gonna be every picture in our query selector, right? So that's how this works. Programming is really not that hard when you understand what everything does. So if you see, we have a variable. We named it creator images, and then we're getting document, which is the whole page. Dot query selector all, which is going to be everything that we want selected in this class, and it's our gallery, which contains all of our pictures. So we're saying grab all these pictures, right? And then for each image, self-explanatory, then we're going to add an event listener called click, and we're going to listen for a click on each image. When they click on each image, make full screen. Ouch, that hurt. Oh crap, my screen! That's already cracked. I might play another game in a little while, 7 days, but I probably won't change the title because I don't feel like starting a new stream. And some reason when I try to change my titles on my games while I'm already streaming, it bugs out. But we don't know yet. We're just gonna chill here. We're just gonna chill. Let me heat me some coffee up because this is almost gone. I'll be right back. back. Sorry about that. Make some coffee. Gotta make some fresh coffee. Alright, so where we at? SRC image. No, that's not right. Image. Hmm. This is wrong, I think. Image. Add event listener. Click. Click. Equal. I think it's. Yeah, equal or greater. Equal or greater. And I think we'll do with that. And now we'll have to go in here and say creator image. SRC. And then equals image. We could say image.src. And then greater image.src. What's next? Active. So we're gonna have to say creator model dot class list dot add active. What if we make does that change the way? No, I don't think it changes. Run them out. The past 42. I don't even know that, but the system in the market. course he wants me. Why wouldn't he? I'm the TTV and the best player in this lobby. What? I missed that? I also feel like I'll get more views too on a DVD name when I'm playing another game, but I know people are like, oh, change the title, but sometimes it doesn't let me change the title when I'm already live streaming, and I'm not gonna start a new live stream. It's just pointless to me. So, I'm about to play like I'm thinking about playing 7 days for the few. She's blessing it, or what's she doing? Come on. pee-pee. I got a tinkle winkle. Don't hurt you hurt my pussy, man. You got a watch on, you got some jewelry on, yeah, you got a choker on, nice. Hey. No way you didn't see me. I wasn't trying to be toxic. I was trying to moonwalk and I kept fucking it up. I don't care. I haven't been hooked yet. It is what it is. Oh, he's gonna slow. You just need to get out of here. What the fuck? What the fuck? You on top of the car? We just sold. Actually, that was not. That may have not been a good idea. What are you swinging at? The other guy's dead. No, don't crawl. Why are you crawling? They both up. Where's he at? Oh, come back. You want to hit me on the hook? Yeah, come hit me on the hook, little trout. I mean, you might win the game, that's fine. I'm wasting your fucking time. Oh, that rhyme. I'm not asking you to heal me. I'm trying to say hello to you, man, motherfucker. I'm just fucking with him. He's so bad. Holy shit. He's so bad. I want to see if I get hit on the hook again because he's a baby. He's a big baby. Wait for it. He's kicking a gen with 2 gens left, and 1 person survived, and 1 person up. He's bad. Dude, you're fucking terrible. I know I can bend. I'm just trying to, I want to see what he does. What? See how you just snapped onto me? What the fuck was that? I completely just dodged him. And he just, like, auto-corrected himself. a fucking loser this guy is. Holy shit. He's so bad. And Chase is unbelievable how bad he is. Imagine being mad though. Imagine being mad because you get absolutely destroyed in Chase. That's the only reason why he hit me on the hook. That had to be the only reason. That's cute. He's so bad. It's ridiculous. I mean, that guy was. Oh my god. Slugging, you know, just typical loser. I gotta go pee. I just hope newer players will one day understand that tunneling and slugging is not a strategy. It's not. And if you think slugging gives you a 4K and you can call that a W, that's not how that works. Okay, let's just get that right now. That's not how that works. If you care more about getting a 4K over your performance in the game, then you need to reevaluate your how to play the game. And that's not being salty or biased about anything. I'm just saying, if you care more about getting a 4K, but you only end with like 15,000 because you decided to slug the whole team or whatever, you can't call that a win. Because first of all, it just shows that your performance and how you play the game, it was very, very poorly. Just saying. Prove me wrong if you think so. If you don't think so. Alright, let's play a little bit. Yeah, let's say bet 240. Yeah. Let's play a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Like, I hate the cops because they puke on you, but they can't puke through scaffolding bars, so that's a good thing. And I died like 7 times in this save right here, but I got absolutely. I mean, I got destroyed a couple times. I got destroyed by a hog. It can get really intense. But I don't have mine very, very hard difficult as far as when you die. I just lose XP. As you can see, I actually died 8 times. I died. Nice. Yeah, 2 more vehicle magazines. I don't really see any difference between the Ultra Plus. Give me a vehicle magazine. Give me a vehicle magazine. Yeah. How many more do I need? Like 1 more? 2 more. And I can build a gyrocopter. that gives me a stamina cost of 13.5. So the one I already have gives me a stamina cost of 24.5. That is an increase. That's definitely going to be helpful. So we'll keep that because it gives us, basically it costs more stamina to swing that one than ours. So ours is level 6. Ours is the better weapon, but if you look, we're plus 11. So if you compare the two, we're going a minus 41.5, 24.5. So we're going from 13.5. We're going from 24.5 on our stamina to 13.5, which is going to be better because it's going to cost us 13.5 of stamina cost than if we were using 24.5 as we have now. So that's going to be that. We're going to combine these and get our stamina costs on here. So the only thing we have on this still, on our steel pickaxe, is the blood damage. So the orange is what we have for our stats currently. So we're going to have, that's going to be changed from stamina to blood damage when we get this one combined. Sick. Now you see on our weapon here, everything's orange. Those are all stats that we've combined from other steel sledgehammers. So anything that has a little star next to it it's got a stat. Let me show you. See how I have the star? It's got a stat on it, a custom stat mod on it, which is gonna be, this one just happens to have a stamina cost. We need one more vehicle magazine, and we have ourselves the last one we need to max out our vehicles, and we can build a gyrocopter. Vehicle magazine, give it to me. I want to find somewhere to live here. I want to find someone to live here in a desert. Cause I feel like the desert, I could just ran through the door. Wow, I didn't see the door here. Right now, I live in the forest. There it is. Give me that gyrocopter, boys! Alright, we need a lot of short arm pipe, a lot of electrical parts. Oh my god, this thing looks expensive to make. A 37 duct tape. More electrical parts. Okay, well. The sledgehammer is the best melee weapon in the game. I don't care what anybody says. After I get back from heating up my coffee getting cold, we are going to create. We're gonna go probably farm some resources for gas, the oil shells. I'll be right back. Alright, so we are going to probably go farm some oil shells. Let's try to keep looting here. How much food and water do we have on us? Oh, we got plenty of food and water, so I'm not worried about that. You ain't gotta sleep in this game, so I'm not worried about that. However, we do got a lot of stuff in our inventory that we need to get back home. What we need to do, we need to farm this stuff before we go back home. That guy's back is done. Do I have any lot picks for this cop car? Oh no! Level 1. Alright, let's go farm some oil shells for gasoline. Or do I want to loot? I say we come back and loot. We gotta go unload some stuff. Eventually I want to find a house here to live here instead of living in the forest. We have some kind of nice little area down here. Okay, here's some oil shells right here. We'll go check that out. Like I said, I'm not going to change the title. I know it's kind of dumb to be playing DBD apparently by 7 days, but I don't want to start a new stream, and sometimes when I change the title, the whole stream just crashes anyways, and I might could do it through the dashboard, but doing it through OBS, it just gets weird on me. Plus, I feel like I might get more views playing this game than naming it in 7 days, because on stream on Twitch it matters. Like when you put your game in, what game you're playing, it will tell you how many viewers are watching currently on all, and all together. DVDs usually around 35,000. 7 days to die, 2,000 probably, depending on the day. All right, here's some oil shells. Oh, that's a biker. He's very tough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, we're in a bad spot. Oh my god. What the hell are they attacking me out of nowhere? We're infected? Oh shit! We're in a bad spot. We are in trouble. Oh shit. That's gonna be for my abrasion. Oh, I put one on? Now I did. Infection is 9, so that's honey's not gonna work because above 5%. So we need antibiotics now. Well, thank God we have antibiotics, because see, we're above 5%, so this ain't gonna work. Like, I can't even show you. Drinking honey is not going to do anything for this infection. Wasn't supposed to. That wasn't supposed to work. I don't know what happened there. It's above. You can clearly see it's above 5%, right? Well, I mean, I'm not mad because I only got 1 antibiotics anyways. But that's why we have antibiotics, because antibiotics cures up to 25%. And then the Herbit antibiotics cures up to 10%, I think. Oh, shit. We got a storm coming through. Let me go ahead and get these bags. Where's the other bag at? We're gonna have to take cover in this house. Sorry guys, if you guys are home, I'm sorry. I gotta come in. That's just what we're gonna do. Let's just bring food on us. And we'll bring, we got food out here if we need to cook. Let's just go in and clear the house. Clear this house and we're going. Oh, purple bag. Oh, nice. I know I'm in y'all's house. I'm sorry. So sorry I'm in your house. Now we're safe from the storm, baby. see what they have. I think we cleared. No, we gotta go upstairs and clear the house upstairs, don't we? I don't think we cleared. Upstairs yet. Shit. Said I'm safe in the storm right here. How? How am I not safe right here, but I'm safe right here? You think you'll still get through the door? I mean, whatever. I don't have my thing to upgrade it. I can't upgrade with this one. It's fine. As long as it's still... We'll just keep that in there for now. We need cloth to make glue, and glue to make... We need cloth to make duct tape, so... You just keep all these foods in here so we can use them when we come back. We haven't been upstairs yet. Nice! We finally got this to build. I already have one on my truck because I bought it from the trader, but now we can learn how to craft it. It's a super mod charge. I already have one because I bought it, but now we can make our own. Craft our own. How am I safe right here, but not right here? Okay, well, that's fine. I can make stumper towns now. I already have one for level 2, but... Hello? guys. You guys are very kind. Oh, I didn't bring any lockpicks in, did I? Oh, we're still about breaking this, no problem, with this sledgehammer. Oh, we're infected? Oh, they're still going down. Well, I didn't bring any honey in here from my truck, so let's just pop that bad boy. Oh, get up to 5%. I see. So it goes down to 5%, and then you have to drink another one. Oh, so you have to drink 2. That makes sense. Okay. We could probably put on this gun. Why is it not letting me? We're at trucks at 48. Before we go home, we're gonna go ahead and get some gas. Oil shell-based gasoline. You can only find it in the desert. Do I want to use this? But I want to use my This gives me a lower stamina cost. How much is it to make the buying station? Oh, we could just. Oh, hold on. It's not that expensive. Really, we can craft one combine station. Combine. Let's do that. We'll pop it right here. Actually, we'll go back in our house. We'll put it here. So maybe we'll live here first. We could probably move in this house instead. And I didn't grab the... Alright, so... I remember when they took these out of the game. I've been playing the game off and on since it came out in 2013, I think. Now, I don't have a lot of hours on PC because the game was pretty bad. Wasn't really optimized on PC back in the day, so I didn't really play it on PC much like I wanted to, but it's a lot better than it used to be. And they took these out of the game. Now they're back in. So, what we can do, we have 2 refined axe, right? Or pickaxe. Steel pickaxe. This one is my better one because it's level 6. But this one has a better block damage. Or stamina damage. But this one has the better block damage and the better stats. And you see, everything else is in the green but the stamina cost. I want to get the stamina cost on here, right? Because it's got less stamina uses for efficiency, right? Well, go in here, boom, boom, and that's it, boom. Now we have better stamina. We only use 13.5, went from 24.5 to 13, so it's gonna use 13 instead of 24 at a hit, which is gonna be a lot more beneficial for us. They're just tearing down every door I have, aren't they? And what we'll do, we could put a landmine so they don't keep spawning here. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. It wasn't that expensive to make the combined station. Now we could pick it up and take it with us, and then pick up our landmine block. Because you can only have like 3 down at a time, but if you keep picking it up. So watch, let me show you. I could just run that way. Or I could just clear this out of the way. So, see, I can't take it with me. But I put a landmine block down. Most things you can take with you. Pick it up, put it in our truck. And then we'll just, whatever. Now we'll put our landmine in our truck. Or our combined station. That way if we run into that issue where we need to use it, we'll have it. Boom. Alright, we don't have anything medical in our tool. Yeah, let's put that there. I want to be able to get out. I got wood frames on me, so I'm not worried about that. Let's let's just go ahead and add a little slump here. I'm going back and forth between power attack. Okay, we'll be able to get out though. And we could make a ladder, but I can use my real frame to get out. That's fine. So if I get stuck, I can just, you know, use these and get out. Okay? So it's not really, I'm not worried about it. I can see the difference in our new stat for our stamina cost from 24.5 to 13.5. My stamina is rarely even getting touched. It only gets touched in the power attack, but it doesn't drain 24 from 13. The big difference. We need these to make gasoline in our chemistry station. Now to get my stamina to recover after a power attack, I go back to basic attack, and it recovers pretty quickly. And then I go back to the power attack until it gets below 100 again. Then I go back to a basic attack. Or mining. This is called mining. Now, I normally have a helmet on for a light, but I don't have that on for a light mod. I don't have a light in this helmet, but it's still pretty bright down here. We could start a bunker. Down here. And we're getting stoned. We're getting a lot of XP too. Now they're hearing us. Got another stack. So obviously gas is important. We need it for some of our tools, chainsaws, a hogger, vehicles. They are gasaholics, right? So gas is very important for a lot of things. We can start a bunker, dude. I mean, I didn't realize we had this big of a hole already. We already got 3 stacks of 6,000. We gotta make quite a bit of gas now when we go back home. Wait for our stamina to go up a little bit. Alright, that's another stack. I think that's good for now. Let's go back home. Let me get a nicotine pouch here. Go back home though, because home is going to be. Now, right now, we still have plenty of gas on us. We still have 4 stacks. So we 4 stacks of 5,000 of gas. So we all right. Now we're about to make. It's gonna take us about 2 hours probably to make this. Turn this into gas. I hate driving this truck over here because every little thing we hit those little yuccas. Oh, I see free loot over there. I don't see no animation in first person of him doing his swinging his arms. I wish they had that in first person. Do you not climb up shit when you're in the water? What the hell? How the hell are you swimming? I mean, duh, snakes can swim. Go home. I need to start working on this new class for this mod. So some people know I'm a programmer, some don't. But if you don't know, you know now. The only thing is I need it so I guess I can just show people what I have. Right now I'm working on it where you can click it, these pictures. You make it big screen, but so I have a mod so there's a mod for GTA 5 that allows you to be a cop, and I make callouts for it, as you can see. Well, this handles right here every callout location, right? And I'll just show you what my callout pack is. This is my callout pack. So I make, police response callouts when they get dispatched, family dispute, whatever it is. From last update, August 2nd, before last update, we were at 52,000. We went up quite a bit. But this is it, right? So I made callouts. Well, I came up with this idea. I'm like, hey, well, I've been working on it for 4 months. Actually, one of the guys, part of my team, came up with it, but there was 3 of us. The other guy left, and he contribute to really much. He said he knew programming, but he really didn't. I interviewed him. He didn't know what he was doing. And that's fine. If you don't know what you're doing, I can teach you. But I can't teach you if I assume that you know what you're doing. Don't lie to me. That's my biggest pet peeve. Don't lie. If you're new and you don't know what you're doing, I can teach you. But don't rely on AI. We don't use AI around here. I'll teach you. Now, if you want to use AI to learn, if you don't know programming, you want to learn, it's a good learning tool. But don't let me catch you copying no code and pasting it. You're fired. And I do pay when you're a part of my team and you helping me with stuff and you're contributing to, translating languages so I can get my mod out there to more languages. You will get paid, right? I do pay. And I do have a contract where agreement that you will get paid. But I'm not gonna pay you if I know you're using AI. It's just not. If I find out you're using AI, because I don't want you to tell me that you know how to translate, you know English or you know Spanish or whatever, and you don't. And if you don't know programming, I could teach you. It's really not that hard. I could teach you the basics, right? Anyway, so I have this mod, right? Well, a guy came to me, one of my boys, that guy that is part of my Tax Sim Studios, but he's been working on some other stuff. He's like, because everyone's been harassing me, I guess, or sending me a lot of messages, asking me to add location for Paleto Bay, add a location for downtown, add a location for it. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to create a menu that allows them to create their own callout locations based on the callouts that we already have. And welcome to Location Editor. Coming to you, I don't know. I don't have a release date yet. Still got a lot to go. But based on the variables I have for what callout, you're going to be able to set coordinates for the caller's position, door position, whatever the callout offers. The door position is based on the door, so you can knock. We have an animation that allows you to knock on the door, and then the peg comes out. Okay. So this is what it looks like. You can click how it works. It pops up this. And then you have, it gives you an XML. So if I go into here, you go into my folder. And I just added in the XML. I just added in, because I would like them to be able to change the key they want for the menu. So I just added that in yesterday. It don't work yet, but I just added it in. So it's in there. So there's location, that's just text. And to change it, the actual change the key, you change it in here to wherever you want it to be. And this just tells you what the default key is. And then we're going to make it where the modifier works as well, so you can add a modifier key for it. But if I go into my folder, here's where our language is at. So this is what we have. Abandoned child, pops up. Modifiers, right? Or not modifiers, but here's our English, right? And then we go into Italian, and it pulls up the Italian. And if we go into our custom locations, here's where you'll find your new XML folder, which I deleted it. The custom location that we had, but you can see this is how it's going to look. So what I want to add for this is I want to add a. So right now, the coordinates is going to be based on where you're at, the player's position. I want to add a preview mode where they can preview, they can spawn in the pad, they can rotate the pad, and it'll be based off that pad's position, and then you can know exactly where your coordinates is going to be placed to see how it's going to look, and preview what you have done for your coordinates before you save. So I think that's what we're going to add. So And we need to allow them to be able to rotate. So we'll add another class in here. Location, preview, manager. So this will handle the preview. And then we'll name it entity underscore So we need to figure out how fast we want them to rotate, to be able to rotate the character. So we're gonna use a float for that. So we need to figure out what all the variables that we need. So we need entity. That's gonna be for the entities. Location point is gonna be able to achieve the location point. And then we'll say a bool, which is gonna be either a true or false. And then we'll say underscore active. So that's gonna be for our active state. And then we'll say bool stat bool underscore dot is vehicle. Yeah, is vehicle. What's next? What's next here? Yeah, forward. So maybe we can use our numpad to be able to rotate up, down, left, right. This is gonna be a lot of work, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. I think that's what we're gonna do on that, though. I have an idea for that. And private, we got back was down. Down was up. Um, um, save was down. Private. Yeah. Now we need to get the movement speed and how fast it should move. So let's do const. Five point zero, so it'll move at 5.0 meters. And then for our vertical, .5 float. Right? So that should be for our rotation speed, our movement speed, and our vertical speed. Right? So rotation, movement, vertical. Right? And now we need to check our active state. So bull is active. Is active. Get return I'll be back on a few.